Pollen is one of the most common causes of allergies. Pollen is a very fine powder produced by trees, flowers, grasses, and weeds to fertilize other plants of the same species. Many people have an adverse immune response when they breathe in pollen. In people with pollen allergies, the immune system mistakenly identifies the harmless pollen as a dangerous intruder and therefore begins to produce chemicals to fight against the pollen. So this is what is known as an allergic reaction, and the specific type of pollen that causes it is known as an allergen. And the reaction primarily leads to very irritating symptoms, which are sneezing, stuffy nose, and watery eyes. And the allergy is unlikely to go away once it has developed. However, symptoms can be treated with medications and allergy shots. And also, making certain lifestyle changes can help relieve the symptoms associated with pollen allergies. Now let us look at some of the different types of pollen allergies. Now there are hundreds of plant species that release pollen into the air and trigger these allergic reactions. And let us look at some of these common culprits. So let's begin with the birch pollen allergy. So the birch pollen is one of the most common airborne allergens during the spring. So as the trees bloom, they release tiny grains of pollen that are scattered by the wind. And the second kind is the oak pollen allergy. So quite similar to the birch trees, oak trees send pollen into the air during the spring. While oak pollen is considered to be mildly allergenic compared to the pollen of other trees, it is believed to stay in the air for longer periods of time. Next, let us look at the grass pollen allergy. So the grass is the primary trigger of pollen allergies during the summer months. It causes some of the most severe and difficult to treat symptoms. And then there is something called as the ragweed pollen allergy. So the ragweed plants are the main culprits of allergies among weed pollens. They are the most active ones between the late spring and fall months. Now let's look at some of the pollen allergy symptoms. Nasal congestion, sinus pressure leading to facial pain, runny nose, itchy watery eyes, scratchy throat, cough, swollen bluish colored skin beneath the eyes, and a decreased sense of taste or smell. So how is pollen allergy diagnosed? So your doctor can usually diagnose a pollen allergy. However, there can be cases where you may be referred to an allergist for allergy testing in order to confirm the diagnosis. So the allergist will then perform a skin prick test to determine the specific allergen that's causing your symptoms. So during the procedure, you can expect the allergist to prick different areas of the skin and insert a small amount of various types of allergens. And if you're allergic to any of the substances, you will develop redness, swelling, and itchiness at the site within 15 to 20 minutes. So now let's look at the treatment for this. So as with other allergies, the best treatment would be to avoid the allergen. However, pollen is very difficult to avoid, and you may be able to minimize your exposure to pollen by staying indoors on dry, windy days, having others take care of any gardening work during those peak seasons, wear a dust mask when pollen counts are high, and you could also preferably close doors and windows when pollen counts are high. So if you still experience symptoms despite taking these preventive measures, there are several over-the-counter medications that may help, such as antihistamines and decongestants. And allergy shots are also being recommended if medications aren't enough to ease these symptoms. Allergy shots are a form of immunotherapy that involves a series of injections of the allergen, and the amount of allergen in the shot gradually increases over time. So the shots modify your immune system's response to the allergen, helping you reduce the severity of your allergic reactions. And a number of home remedies may also help relieve pollen allergy symptoms, which include drying herbs and extracts, removing and washing any clothing that has been worn outside, drying clothes in a dryer rather than outside on a clothing line, and using air conditioning in cars and homes. So pollen allergies are something that can interrupt your everyday activities with sneezing, stuffy nose, and watery eyes. So lifestyle changes and medications can help reduce your symptoms. Avoiding the trees, flowers, grasses, and weeds that trigger your allergies is also a good first step. So you can do this by staying indoors when pollen levels are high, especially on windy days, or you can also preferably wear a dust mask to avoid breathing in the pollen. And if all of these doesn't relieve your symptoms, then go ahead with the medications, both prescription or over-the-counter ones, to help reduce symptoms. So I hope this video has been helpful in understanding what a pollen allergy is, how it needs to be diagnosed, and how you can get it treated. So whether it's home remedies or going in for prescription medicines, make your choice wisely and decide what suits you the best. Thank you for watching, and I shall be up with another interesting video very soon. Till then, take care of yourselves. Thank you again, and bye-bye.